Fords are outdoing Chevrolet on the fuel mileage right now. So if Robbie was ever going to have the speed, now's the time to do it.
You know, that's the beauty of the first race of the season. All of these cars have been in testing all throughout the winter, and there's great press releases coming out on how really great they are and how they're doing. This is the first contact in anger, and where we find out where the truth really lies. Let's go down to the pits and Jack a Root.
Well, Paul, we've already talked about the fact that Robbie Gordon drives for the legendary A.J. Foyt, but if you talk to Robbie Gordon, you ask him who his boss is, he says Michael Krenefis from Ford Motor Company. You all know upstairs that that's one of the moves they started and transferred from Winston Cup competition here to IndyCar competition, where motor companies now take rising young stars and bring them along.
How lucky could a young man be to be picked up by a guy like Krenefis, a guy that hits all racing for Ford Motor Company?
So the fight continues for second place. Mansell is now only 12 seconds in front of Emerson Fittipaldi. The white flag should come out the next time by, indicating one lap to go as this battle continues on, rages on, in fact.
There's M.O. short shifting, cut back on fuel. Still way back, not any way in the world unless Mansell has problems and he can catch him. But look at the crew that he's holding up.
While we watch this battle, there goes Robbie Gordon making his move as he comes around Cheever, who slowed down just a bit.
Cheever smoked, Paul. Something happened to his car because Gordon got by as the smoke came out of Cheever.
So Robbie Gordon moves up, not yet a position. The world's best tennis players have battled all week in Key Biscayne, Florida. Now a winner's share of over $200,000 in one of the game's most coveted titles is up for grabs. It's the men's finals of the Lipton Championships. That's coming up next, right after the racing here on ABC Sports. Back at the front of the field, the white flag has come out for Nigel Mansell. But is there enough fuel here? Is there enough fuel in Fittipaldi's car? Fittipaldi is now just 9 seconds back. And Robbie Gordon sits almost behind Fittipaldi. He has only to handle up Bobby Rahal. So this race most certainly is not over yet.
You think strategies don't change at the very last of the race when there's no fuel left? Everybody is wondering. You know, they have all of their onboard computers, but they don't even believe those when it gets down this close.
A very partisan crowd here in Australia in favor of Nigel Mansell. They are going to go nuts. They did so when he scored his pole position. Now they have a new award for pole, $10,000 for pole. And if the pole winner can also win the race, it's another $15,000. So it's going to be a very lucrative day for Nige if he can only make it to the checkered flag. Yes. There's that battle going on still. Robbie Gordon has not made it around Rahal, though he tries him there.
Well, I don't think Robbie Gordon is really trying right now. He's just hanging on. He's going to settle for third place.
Would be a smart maneuver if he did so. But now Robbie Gordon is around Rahal, and now is trying to close and pass Fittipaldi. This is the battle on the field as Nigel Mansell continues his pursuit of the checkered flag and his first IndyCar victory.
Now, Emo's not going to just give up and let him pass. Emo will run it out of fuel before he'll let Gordon pass.
Watching for Nigel Mansell, looking for Jim Swintoll's checkered flag. And it will be a history-making event, too, as here he comes. Nigel Mansell has scored the victory in the Kmart Haviland Lola. Despite two different mistakes during the race, but let's listen to the car. Let's see if he has fuel all the way to the finish. Coming across in second, Emerson Fittipaldi. Robbie Gordon third, Mario Andretti fourth. Does Nigel have any fuel left in that car? Can he go the remaining 2.7 to make it back to the winner's circle? Now, he's going to wave at the crowd, but I don't think he's got the fuel to make it. Let's go to Gary Gerald.
Paul, he says that on the radio that he ran out of fuel.
And they say they will go back to green at the conclusion of this lap. The safety crews, the IndyCar safety crews, are rushing to their positions at the side of the track so they can clear the course.
All right, remember, we're looking at two very highly motivated drivers in Mansell and Raul Boesel. Both men ran brilliantly at Indy last week into 3rd and 4th, respectively. It's Boesel in the orange car. Danny Sullivan sits in between them. He's been slow in this race. There's Mansell. Both men out of Formula One and now into Indy cars.
And remember, Nigel Mansell had a problem coming back to the green flag a week ago at Indianapolis.
And again, he's slow, Paul, as he comes up to the green.
As Boesel looks for room wherever he can. Nigel Mansell holding him off. If Nigel can win here today, he would be the first foreign driver to win at this track since Jimmy Clark in 1963. The same, of course, would be true for Raul Boesel. The two of them separated now by just a few feet.
Were the race to end this way, Mansell would have a whopping 70 championship points, and Boesel would move into second with 52.
Nigel Mansell takes a look at the white flag. He sends himself down the back straightaway. One straightaway to go now on the backside. Nigel Mansell taking a look down inside of turn number 3. And Mansell can sense that checkered flag ahead. Boesel tries to close in. He can't get the job done. And Nigel Mansell picks up the win. Nigel Mansell's first win on an oval.
Not strong in this race at all. The Newman-Haas team running 1-2. So the two great teams of this year, Penske and Newman-Haas, have swapped positions, so to speak, today. Newman-Haas back on top.
Nigel Mansell, if he takes this win, and it looks like he may move back to the head of the points fight. Nigel giving it everything he has, still running laps at 221 miles an hour.
Isn't it nice to see Paul Newman like racing as much as he likes it? Here he is, one of the best actors in the world. He likes motor racing better than he does his acting.
Well, watches much of our show, incidentally, in the early stages of the race back in the motorhome, and then comes out and tells everybody what he's learned.
So red number 5, Nigel Mansell makes the turn onto the 4th turn now, and this time around he should see the white flag. There it is, 2 miles, 1 more lap to go. Will this make up for the Indianapolis 500? Certainly not in purse, but it may prove something both to Nigel and to his fans. He can indeed win at 500 miles on the backstretch. Just 1 mile to go now. Nigel Mansell on his way to his 3rd win as a rookie. He's won on a road course. He's won on a mile oval. And now, as he turns toward home, Nigel Mansell has won on a super speedway and won the Michigan 500.
Quite a good job by Nigel all day long.
Endless pressure from Nigel Mansell. He still chases him down.
He has 5 laps to chase him down and pass. What a 40th birthday present this would be for Nigel Mansell. His 2nd oval win, a continuing lead in the points. He'll leave here with a point lead no matter what happens.
Look at this. Tracy protects that line. Mansell is right behind him again. Look at this.
Mansell swings to the outside, Tracy down low. They dart in and out. They use the advantage of Stefan Johansson, and Mansell takes the lead.
Now Tracy's in trouble because he has to make all the risky moves now. Mansell gets caught just a little bit. Tracy's going to get a run on Mansell. He'll block him.
Tracy makes his move to the outside. Very close together they come as they head down into the 1st turn. But Tracy stays in 2nd place.
Tracy seems to have more grip on the inside groove down here at turns 3 and 4.
Tracy again looking for an opportunity. There's not that much time left, just 2 laps to go.
Well, if Mansell pulls this off, it will be a tremendous lift for his his best yet because he outboxed everybody, waited for all that time before he pounced, and Emerson is not a factor.
Moving for the final lap now. Traffic moves out of the way. Tracy tries to close. Mansell runs flat out into the first corner. No traffic ahead. He pulls away from Tracy, going through the second corner on the backstretch now. Heading for the third turn. Nigel Mansell makes the turn in. Tracy has little or no opportunity at this point. And here he comes. Happy 40th birthday, Nigel Mansell.
That was as good closing 20 laps on an oval track race as I have seen. Congratulations to Mansell. A tremendous battle with Paul Tracy.
And you can see that those two definitely enjoyed it as they waved to one another, and Mansell scores his third straight oval win. Nigel Mansell, especially on the oval win. Love the high speed and the traffic. Now 197 laps complete.
It all unfolds now for Mansell. You just got to be very, very careful, but there may be some position changes going on right behind Mansell.
You take a look just back behind Mansell. Paul Tracy and Robbie Gordon are there as they continue to battle their position out. There's Mansell as he moves around. He should see a white flag next time around. A white flag not only on this race, but now less than a mile to the IndyCar Championship. Paul Tracy got around Gordon, and Tracy now sits in third, the position that Fittipaldi wishes he had.
There's the traffic jam there that includes Tracy, but Emerson is the key. He cannot get close enough to Gordon to make a difference to have Tracy help him.
The final lap now being run at Nazareth, and there is the checkered flag for Nigel Mansell. The Kmart Haviland Lola takes the win, and in doing so, takes the IndyCar Championship. A piece of history in the making here. Paul Tracy pulls alongside, gives a wave of congratulations to Mansell. Paul Newman, accepting the congratulations from his team members, reaches up to say thank you to Carl Haas for yet another great and successful championship season, this time with their new rookie. He can now, without any question, take any rookie stripes that may be around anywhere off because he goes from rookie to champion. Nigel Mansell.